Good morning, students. Welcome back to the third part of the explanation of the lesson 13, the river bank. So, I hope all of you have found the things that Mole sees in the meadow while he was walking. In the last paragraph, there it is there. I suppose all of you have got it, and so I'm not going to repeat it. See that those of you have not found, please read and find out what are the things that you have. You have to make a list. What are the things Mole saw in the meadow? We'll go further. So he was already enjoying people working. That was, according to him, he says it is not that spending the holiday, it is not that simply sit and rest, but see others how they are working. That is, according to him, the resting holiday. We'll go for the page 106 and 107. He thought his happiness was complete when, as he meandered aimlessly along, suddenly he stood by the edge of a full-fed river. So, meandered means wandered around. As he was going around, he said his happiness is complete. And aimlessly along, and he was just aimlessly without anywhere. He had not aim anywhere to reach there, so he was just walking. Suddenly, he stood by the edge of a full-fed river, completely filled with water. Never in his life had he seen a river before this sleek, sinuous, full-bodied animal chasing and chuckling, gripping things with a gurgle and leaving them with a laugh, to fling itself on fresh playmates that shook themselves free and were caught and held again. So he was moving with the bends and curves. He was roaming about, and he reached suddenly in front of a full-fed river. Fed river means completely filled with water, and he also witnessed so many animals and playing inside, drinking water, other wood floating, ducks and other birds enjoying playing. All these scenes he saw there with their playmates playing and shaking, roaming about with freedom. And were caught and held again, means they were playing among themselves. So for him it was a very big surprise. Suddenly he saw it. All was a shake and a shiver, glints and gleams and sparkles, rustle and swirl, chatter and bubble. He was just observing. He said all these are a shake and a shiver, means just shaking, shivering. Glints are quick flashes of light. Just water comes and the sunlight comes. All these things he was having the gleams of sparkles coming in. So everything he was just enjoying. Chatter and bubble, talking, bubbling, water, and when they were jumping inside, the water was bubbling up, all this. The Mole was fascinated. He was very much interested now. By the side of the river, he trotted. He sat down there. And when tried at last, he sat on the bank, tired. As he was near the riverside, he was walking up and down, just having a walking. Trotted means like walking up and down, to and fro. And when tired, then last he got tired, that time he sat on the bank of that river. While the river still chattered on to him. Means the river was trying to talk to the Mole, or with all those creatures, the water bodies, everything they were trying to converse with him, talk to him. While the river still chattered on him, a bubbling procession of the best stories in the world. Just going on, remembering the story tales what is going on in the world, sent from the heart of the earth to be told at last to the sea. Means the water from the river was bubbling and going about, and it was at the end is a sea. It will go and meet in the sea. This was a very big story to tell. As the river passes on, it meets so many creatures, so many people, so many situations. Finally, it will join the sea water. Till now, it has a lot of story to tell, and now the Mole also has become part of its story, who has never ever seen the outside world than his own small little room where he was doing all throughout whitewash. So this is a story about this enjoyment of Mole. It's like a baby's day out. A small little baby. There's a movie, a baby's day out, all the time remaining inside. Then baby wanted to go out, and one day it goes out and what it trouble. The same way, when we compare the small, a small little creature coming out from his situation, wanting to come out and have a different view about the situation, different look out for the things, so that he can be also a different, want to enjoy. All of a sudden he threw the whitewash brush, everything, and he told yes. He just picked up and he went out of the his own small little this thing, and got into the tunnel and came out, and he saw the world he has never ever seen. So it was strange for him. Even the noise of the birds was so much, because he has never ever heard before. It was just his feeble voice, very slow. But when he saw openly, he understood the world little what he was staying is not exactly the world he met. It was vast varieties of things, a situation, and he enjoyed. So it is taken from The Wind and the Willows of Kenneth Grahame. So this is a story all around, and please read the lesson. We'll get to the complete, even the what is it called, we have some extracts also I'll be giving to you. Please read and try to understand many times. It is just an enjoyment of the mole, but it is at the same time it teaches us also. Sometimes we too, nowadays we remain at home, we feel like going out, but the situation is different, so we can't go. So but it is nice to come out from our little shell, open mind, open area, so that we can learn so much, we can enjoy so much, so that it will make us aware. We make in the world itself, the earth, the situation teaches a lot how to enjoy life, just like a mole remained inside for so many years and came out. So please go through the lesson, try to understand, learn it, learn the word meanings. While I have sent you the question answers, you will get the rest of the question answers and plus the extracts in the next class. Thank you.